last question then coming in, and this last week the PDC put out a video debate with Dan Dawson, Wayne Mardle, Rod Studd and Stuart Pyke. We mentioned it in the interview with Dan earlier on. Who are the top 5 greatest players ever? Who have you got?
Well, I might surprise a little bit on this list. First and foremost, because I'm not going to put Mark Walsh on it, but also Dan Dawson said I think everyone is in agreement on the top 3, but I'm actually kind of not. I'm going to put Michael Van Gerwen number 1. I'm going to put Phil Taylor number 2. But I'm actually going to put Raymond van Barneveld ahead of Eric Bristow for number 3, just because of the how long he was able to remain a top player, and how dominant he was for an extended period of time. We don't know how many world championships he would have won had he been in the PDC earlier, or had there never been the split and Phil Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld had been able to coexist. But it's not a coincidence that Phil Taylor hit his best after Raymond van Barneveld switched over and stole a bunch of major titles from him. He made Phil Taylor become that much better because of how better Raymond van Barneveld was for that first year than Phil Taylor. So I think I'm going to put Barney ahead of Eric Bristow because he was able to maintain that level for much longer than Bristow was. But I think it's a big drop off whoever's 5th. I think I'm going to go John Lowe, but there's a lot of players who you can make an argument for that 5th spot, and it's not meant to be disrespectful for them. I just think the top 4, not the top 3, the top 4, are just that much above number 5 historically.
Yeah, it's an intriguing debate, and if you haven't watched it, go and check it out on the PDC's YouTube channel. Those 4 are discussing it. For me, and I put this up on Twitter, I think in the summer last year. It's a debate that comes up every now and then. I've got Phil Taylor number 1. I've got Eric Bristow number 2. Michael Van Gerwen number 3. Raymond van Barneveld number 4, and this is number 5. Doesn't get mentioned that often, but I've gone Trina Gulliver, the 10-time ladies world champion, in at number 5. So a few different ones there to what most people would put out, and we ask you guys as well, the listeners, get in touch with us at Weekly Dartscast on Twitter. Let us know what your top 5 greatest players ever are. I'm sure there's going to be different ones to us, and I'm sure there will be some people out there that will get Mark Walsh and Co Stompy in there somehow.